Welcome back. You're watching Corporate Eye. Now, AU Small Finance Bank, that's a stock to focus on as well. Now, overall, if you go to see 1,000 crores is the kind of infusion that we're looking at from Temasek as well. Sanjay Agarwal, MD and CEO at AU Small Finance Bank, joins us. Welcome to the show, Sanjay. Very good morning. AU Small Finance Bank is looking to raise 1,000 crores from Temasek. If you could just help us understand, when is this money expected to come in? What's the kind of dilution that you're looking at on this, and where are you going to use the funds?
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think this we just approved our the extraordinary general meeting happened on Saturday, so we just approved that money and the transaction. So money should come because there's a two transaction involved. It's a straight equity transaction and also included with the warrants. So the equity transaction and the warrant money will be coming by June end, and rest is happening after 18 months. So total we have raised around 1,000 crores, and in that the 5% dilution has happened. The market cap, the AU is having around 20,000 crores, so it's just 4.8, 4.9 kind of dilution. And I think this will help us to manage our growth for next 18 to 24 months. And as you know, we have grown ourselves by 50% last year also. And markets are looking good. A lot of things have get stabilized in last 2 quarters. And we believe that AU will go on this kind of journey for next 18 to 24 months. So we want to well capitalize us and use this money for this growth only.
Right. So currently, what is your asset size? And from the current asset size, where do you see it going in the next 2 to 3 years?
So as of now, our total asset is around 22,000 crores, and which is growing by 40%, every year. And I believe that in next 2 to 3 years, anything around $7 to $8 billion book is quite possible, but we have to execute our plans. So, but idea is to reach that level and then see how we can move forward.
Okay, and what's going to be the strategy to reach there?
So AU has a 20-year story around retail assets. So idea is to build retail, and we are already doing retail around vehicle, MSME, business banking from last 4 to 5 years. But as we move forward, we are adding our housing loan, consumer durable, two-wheeler, and gold loans. So I think the 80% growth will happen from retail asset, and 20% would be around small and mid corporate like business banking, NBFC, real estate group, all those mix.
Okay, and with regards to our home finance, auto loans, these segments of business go, what's the kind of contribution we could see individually from these categories?
So overall we believe that in next 3 to 4 years, our 60% asset will be from commercial vehicle, auto loan, and small business loans, and rest 40% will contribute from the housing, the gold, the two-wheeler, the business banking, the other asset. So broadly we'll build from retail asset only, and beyond 3 to 4 years, when we can consolidate ourselves around housing, consumer durable, two-wheeler, gold loan, then I think the next phase of growth will come from this asset.
Okay. Apart from that as well, what's the kind of details, if you could just give us with the MOU that you've signed with SIDBI as well, what's the kind of synergy that we are expected to see out of that?
No, I think we have moved from that MOU because we initially thought that it can be a joint financing kind of scenario, but on a practical side we figured out that it's a two institution, one is financial, one is bank, so it's more difficult to manage synergy. So we are not pursuing that MOU anymore, and as we move forward we want to take refinance from SIDBI and then build the asset on AU Bank.
Okay, and very lastly, what's the kind of ROE that we could look at going ahead, and in terms of net interest margins as well, what's the outlook looking like?
I think it's $1 million question, but we believe that, in our first year itself, our ROE is around 13.4%, but AU is in that built-up stage, right? We need to invest a lot on people, product, services, technology. So anything around 13 to 15 range in next couple of years is good enough for us to pursue. and I believe that any growth which we are looking above 15% will come from year 4, year 5.
Right. All right. Thank you, Sanjay, for speaking to BTV and sharing all your views as well. So that's with regards to AU Small Finance Bank. The stock trading marginally in the positive with gains of 0.2% coming in there. But completely out of time. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Corporate Eye. Thanks for watching.